What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. And William for sending me over not one, but two of these beautiful NFL 2K22 mock covers. And it got me thinking, in all reality, don't gamers at this point just need to see something else like this? I mean, we don't know how 2K is going to actually market their game. But let's be honest. There's nothing on this title that says simulation football. And I feel like gamers in general are fed up with EA and how stale this product has become. And if you put just even your casual gamer in any GameStop, big box store, looking through a gaming catalog, and they see this or something similar, I feel like it's going to at least pique their interest. Because at this point, I think a lot of people, in all honesty, just want something that isn't Madden. Madden has, in so many ways, become the bane of our community. If you look at creators right now, the most successful creators are the ones that support EA the most. And by that, I mean the MUT community. Right? Those gamers that continue to go out and showcase that the most fun, the most engagement, the most fresh content from EA revolves around you, whether you grind through solos or not, engaging in an online marketplace and pack pulling, and that without that, unless you have a large following on YouTube that wants to watch you try to rebuild a team, Madden doesn't have a lot to offer you. And I see so many people that come to my channel and talk about where they thought Madden would be. For those of us that were around when EA got the exclusivity agreement from the NFL, I personally felt like that was a position where EA only took that license if they felt capable and confident to make the best game on the market. And to that point, that's not something they had done. I thought that would be motivation for them to make the best game. But unfortunately, all it's done is allowed them to rest on the license and continue to put out, in what should be a flagship title, one of the worst received games of all time. One of the other big statements people used to say is, if you hate this game so much, if you hate Madden so much, go play football. And what's so interesting to me is this year, more than any other year, not only has that excuse stopped, we know that excuse is no longer valid. And I'm going to do a breakdown tomorrow, long form. I'm going to go over COBS. If you don't know what COBS is, it's the Clint Oldenburg blocking system. It's in Madden. It's an incredible system I'll share with you guys, designed on how Clint got cut from NFL teams. But when I see Kerryon Johnson show the play that was just on my channel, should be embarrassing to put out a game this hard. A game that spits in the face of the NFL rulebook, by the way. To me, this is the epitome of how bad this game is. Kerryon Johnson is an NFL player, okay? He doesn't need to do what we do. We play Madden to realize the fantasy through a video game vicariously playing in the NFL as a coach, owner, player, whatever the case may be. Kerryon Johnson is playing this game simply because he loves the sport. He is a Detroit Lion. This doesn't matter to him the same way it matters to us. He's removed himself from having to play this as a video game. He is the last one that should care about how bad this game is. And yet he has been one of several players this year to come out in a league that generally does not have any players speak against its official brands and showcase how poor this game is. Not only with short clips but also just brief synopsises. It should be embarrassing for EA to see this. They should expect a better product. But if you don't take Carrion's word for it, take the community's word for it. Because although many people will tell you this is just people assaulting this game, the reality is, to go back to the concept of 2K putting out anything with an NFL brand, regardless of how they market the game, if you're just the casual gamer and you're looking for a football game and you happen to look at a review that has over 5,000 overwhelming dislikes, is the first thing that you're thinking of that this must be faked, this must be false, this must be a narrative, that somehow all these people conspired against the great football game that is Madden 21 to do this? I would think most rational people would look at the downward trajectory of this game and understand that it's fallen not just in user score form, but in the actual critic reviews. And thus continues to drive the stake between the consumer and Madden as a whole. Madden as a brand. EA as a football game developer. Now, if this isn't enough, if you just don't take this for face value, that's okay. Because I've long since said, if you go and look at some of these reviews, it's ironic to me that even the positive ones that are there simply to help support the point 2 aspect of the review, they're not even positive either. When you look at the critic review, you can see worth playing, okay? A 78 overall. However, I can't shake the feeling that more could be done. Some things feel practically untouched. Imagine giving a game almost an 80. You're the second highest score. And on the third line, you're discrediting that the game has gone forward, has progressed. I want you to look at the #1 user review. Thank God it stayed here, because 13 of 582 people actually found it helpful, but it's managed to stay at the top. People love to hate on Madden. It's what the cool kids do. Thus, 885 people have chosen to leave a negative review. Well, that number has actually increased to over 3,000 ad drops. And this is what we have to be cognizant of, is shown to the casual gamer. And I think all of this combined, the NFL players, the community, the gamers, at this point, all we need is something in terms of an NFL branded game, and it will begin to dramatically take market share away from EA and hopefully show the NFL that a better game should have been made a long time ago. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. I appreciate you checking this video out, and you know I will be back. I almost wasn't back today. We almost went for the first time in years without a new video, but I couldn't let it happen. In the week, with more commentary.